Welcome to Showbiz Cheat Sheet, folks. I am Andrew Doxey, the managing editor, and I have with me here Kelsey Goeres, the music section editor. And Kelsey is here today to talk about a subject that is very important and near and dear to the heart of Showbiz Cheat Sheet, and that is Dolly Parton. Now, I know nothing about Dolly Parton, so I need you, Kelsey, to explain Dolly Parton to me.
First of all, I am just bamboozled that you have made it this far without knowing anything about Dolly Parton. What, if anything, do you know?
I know Hannah Montana, and I know that Dolly Parton appeared on Hannah Montana once. I remember the phrase deep, deep down from the darkest recesses of my memory. Good Dolly, my Aunt Dolly. That one sticks. I know that she has a song, Jolene. That's pretty much off for you. So
That it's not nothing, but it's just about nothing.
yeah, it's pretty much. So, however, I will only give you 5 minutes to explain Dolly Parton to me. So you have to really pick your best.
Okay.
You know, get your best facts out. I need you to sell me on why I should love or stan Dolly Parton. So choose your words wisely.
I'll do my best.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, let's start at the beginning. Dolly Parton's childhood. She was one of 12 children in a family that lived in a one-bedroom shack in the Smoky Mountains of East Tennessee. From the beginning, she was known as a child prodigy. She wrote her first song at, guess what age?
I mean, normal people would probably write a song, I don't know, like 10, 11.
No. 5 years old was when Dolly Parton wrote her first recorded song. Obviously, her mom wrote it down because she didn't know how to write then.
I was about to say, all right, like how many 5-year-olds can write?
Well, they can't, but Dolly Parton did songwrite starting at 5 years old. From even back then, a lot of her songs had very mature themes about life and philosophy and love and what it means to be a good person. So she was Dolly from the very beginning. Her dream was always to move to Nashville as soon as she could, but her father didn't let her until she graduated high school. So right after she graduated high school, she packed a bag, filled it with all the clothes she could, and took a bus and headed to Nashville, where she lived with her aunt and uncle for the next few years.
Classic teenager stuff, for sure.
Classic teenager, just following their dreams in Nashville. She was very, very poor for those next several years. She would steal food from the carts left in hotel hallways, like half-used jars of mustard. She would take home and mix that with like boiling water to make mustard soup. And that's how she survived.
I got to tell you, nothing hits like ice soup when you're really down bad. So I can totally relatable.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Hey, nothing hits better than ice soup besides taking a nap for dinner. But I'm cutting into your time. Carry on.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have 3 minutes left. So she got her big break when she was asked to join the Porter Wagner show. Porter Wagner was looking for a new girl singer to be his like backup singer, do harmonies with him on his show, and he sought the help of Dolly. Dolly and Porter had a super contentious relationship. They got in like really fiery arguments a lot, and that's because Dolly came in hot with all these new ideas, new kid on the block, and Porter did not like being challenged. So they butted heads a lot, but it made for some really good on-screen chemistry and made for lots of musical hits. Dolly wanted to leave Porter Wagner after 5 years. She ended up staying for, guess how many years?
We said 5, so shoot in the dark, say 10. Doubled up.
Nope, she stayed for 7.
Too much credit.
Dolly never wanted to be anyone's girl singer. She wanted to be famous on her own. So every time she tried to quit, Porter wouldn't let her. He would literally say, I made you. Everything you have is because of me. You can't quit. So
all my homies hate Porter Wagner. We hate
good. Tell them. So she went home and she said, he won't listen to my speaking voice. Maybe he'll listen to my singing voice. So she wrote the song, I Will Always Love You, returned and sang it for him. And she said, this is how I feel. I will always love you. I thank you for everything, but this chapter is over. I need to leave.
Just out of curiosity, is this the same "And I Will Always Love You" that I'm thinking of?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I just checking. I need you. Do you want to sing for it real quick? Just make sure I'm on the same page. Or
of course. And I will always love. There you go.
wow. Okay, I was not expecting that. That was great. Okay, so it is what I was thinking. It is exactly what I was thinking. Just checking.
Yep. Dolly Parton wrote it, but many people agree Whitney Houston did it better. So I'm glad it ended up in Whitney's hands.
I'll give you extra 15 seconds for that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so then Dolly broke out on her own. Oh my gosh, I have 30 seconds, but 45. So Dolly broke out on her own. She started doing more rock stuff. People were like, oh no, she's moving away from her country roots, but she got back to her Dolly roots and became an icon, a star, a country superstar. And she even broke out into the movies. Her first was 9 to 5, which she wrote the titular song that went with it. She starred in Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, in Joyful Noise. She starred in like over 20 movies and she's still making them today. But in addition to being a star, Dolly Parton, oh my gosh, has put a lot of good into the world. She started the Imagination Library, which is a nonprofit that teaches young children how to read. It gives free books to children in America. And she also helped fund the Moderna vaccine, which is, ever heard of it? A big deal. Okay, that's all I got.
Okay, that Moderna one. Okay, you just cleared it. The Moderna one was a really last minute addition. It was like, wait.
You had to get that in there.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. I may be a Dolly Parton stan now. You may have convinced me. I gotta say, talking about her just showing up Porter Wagner and being like, this might be how you used to do things, but this is how I want to do it. I love that for her. I might be a Dolly stan for that.
That's the Dolly spirit through and through. I'm so honored to help you learn about Dolly Parton today.
I know. It's just, what am I gonna do with all this information now? If you learn something, you probably have much more to learn on Showbiz Cheat Sheet. We have an extensive collection of Dolly Parton articles, so definitely feel free to check it out. Thank you, Kelsey, for educating me and potentially countless others on why Dolly Parton matters and why she's super important. And definitely keep it locked. We're going to do some more content on Dolly Parton. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll all see you next time. Dolly.
Dolly.